saw this irrigation stuff, and all of that area over there is completely dry. There's a few puddles in there for fishing, but this was one of my favorite places to go. Can you believe that? There was a wide variety of fish that were everywhere here, and I just want to begin to say, I don't want to be a shy person anymore. It's like a shy sister. Uh, I want to give ideas and just say what I have to say before it's it's we're all done and we're gonna get things going. Okay, you heard it correct that it was in fact a want to be involved and to commune. It was in fact unanswerable, undebatable topic of aggression. This aggressive period kept happening, and I don't want it to happen to you. Hello, I am Jeffrey Efford. I'm going to speak about waging a war on aggression. For over 3 years, the battle of aggression in regards to being involved as a soldier, as a student, as a brother, these processes were in turn to combat the way of genocide and the escape of realism, to escape the now. Between these who face the rise of the victim, justice, crime, these topics work for students, for workers, for fishermen, for everyone. Single people, married people, women and children. There were 180 homicides in 2024. In 2023, there were 240. These are the highest rate of crime that we've ever seen. But also, we need to take note and realize that these crimes now in 2024 are happening right in front of us. The greatest crime, if I just begin to think over senseless crime, and that it is not innocent to do a crime. The greatest crime was, it didn't happen to me. But I was in the middle. This can relate to any reservation, any piece of land, or anyone who wants land, or anyone who wants peace and security. Ethics in 2024. Now, we're saying it's more safer to work in a non-discriminatory environment where people of America should have at least a year of no violence or discrimination. Migration, seeing other school districts, K-12 education has had a migration method to unfairness, yet some believe it brings up a horrible past of hate where people's freedoms were not involved with their nation, or begging and cold too vicious and too different than what was labeled progress in 2024. This belief is very similar to culture, and not the value of learning, communication, communion, and safety, but by taking chance at anything. Since 2019, there was a pause, and all of these debates surrounding high school leveled reading, uh, elementary level reading, and college level understanding and reading. Since 2019, of the virus primarily through droplets, COVID, infected sneezes, or people, or it's hard for people to go over those topics. It's hard for people to talk then when touching the face as well. Preventing COVID-19 was physical, it was distant, and it was strict in cleanliness and avoiding large gatherings. The virus has mutated over time, lending to the speed of more vaccines, the speed and production of vaccines, and the spread of more viruses. The impact of the pandemic has had an impact on global health, daily life, illness, and death. Disruptions to education, not only education and learning, but in trying to have a belief about yourself. The K-12 administration says it's in fact a problem and are studying by the World Health Organization and the CDC. Now I'm going to dive right into why Americans here needed to have a belief of Sharia law and testing weapons on civilians, and promoting Sharia law in America. So the method, the victim mindset that everyone is hateful of, which doesn't give inclusion and is uncomparable on the pathway to justice, is this is a white person's slave. This is a white person's belongings. And then years pass and years pass. And that car that you owned, it's not yours anymore. That TV that you own isn't yours. That table that you made isn't yours. Your mind isn't yours. It becomes someone else's. Yet the victim of violence believes he should be involved with his people. There, of course, becomes a stern opposition. And what we're left with is an empty void of control, which isn't in the Constitution of America, nor in the International Criminal Court Code of Ethics. To be compared to such individuals, their place alone was defended by this method of testing weapons